We have a voicemail number that you can call anytime. That number is 219-2-David-P. I continue to hear from folks who are not as convinced as I am that a split in the Republican Party and a Trump party would be good for the left. Here's a caller asking about exactly that issue.
Hey, David, this is Stuart from Wisconsin. So just watched your segment regarding the Republican Party and 64% possibly leaving for Trump party.
Right.
And I know many say that is a good thing for the Dem Party because it would, split up the votes of the Republican Party. But I don't know if that's the case. I think that it may be the case that it's good for the Democratic Party. However, I think that this Trump party may be a problem from the standpoint of violence. I mean, can you imagine?
Okay. So I think they said, can you imagine, using one of my phrases there. As I said earlier today, in the fight between neocon and QAnon, which is essentially what Republicans versus Trumpists would be, if QAnon gets big and becomes dominant on the right, I completely agree that there is a very real risk of increased violence in the United States, as evidenced by the January 6th riots. That's a different question as to what it means politically for the left and the Democratic Party. I think without question, if the right is fractured, listen, it's already borderline. The right already lost the White House and the Senate in 2020, the way that they are currently sort of assembled. So I think that already the ability of the Republican Party without some modifications to win national elections is really in question. If you fracture it at all, it is good for the Democratic Party if they are actually set up and ready to take advantage of it. There is no question that there is a whole other set of considerations. And if you see the QAnon wing of the Republican Party grow and become further weaponized, even against other Republicans that they see as traitors, it could be extraordinarily dangerous for this country. And it will keep the hate group watchers very, very busy for long periods of time to come. So I don't disagree with the call. I just think the political considerations are different ones. We have a great bonus show for you today. We will talk about Joe Biden extending protections for homeowners. Very interesting set of changes that is being made. We will also talk about a warning that a January 6th commission to investigate the Trump riots may be quite difficult politically. We'll talk about why. And a Texas mayor has resigned after calling power outage victims lazy. At least the guy's taking personal responsibility, right? All of those stories and more on today's bonus show. Get instant access by becoming a member at joinpakman.com. I'll see you then.